Good morning, students. Today I will start a new chapter called Introduction to Database Management System, in short DBMS. This is chapter number 8 in your book. Now before I explain you what a DBMS is, you must first understand what is data, information and database. Data are plain facts. It can be anything like name of a person or a place or a number. Data is the name given to basic facts and entities, such as names and numbers. Common examples are height, weight, price, roll no, and marks. There can be even more. I think you can easily guess that. So we can say that data is a collection of facts such as numbers, words, measurements, observations, or just description of things. And when these data are processed, organized, structured, or presented in a given context so as to make them useful, they are called information. For example, if marks obtained by students along with their subjects and roll numbers are the data, then the progress report which contains this data helps us find information, such as is percentage. So it is the set of data that has been organized to produce information. Other forms of information are payslips, reports, worksheets, invoices, etc. Now one more thing, data can be represented not only with numbers or letters. Okay, data can be represented not only with numbers or letters. It can also be represented with pictures, sound, or video. That is, data can exist not only in the form of numbers or letters, it can even exist in the form of pictures, sound, or video. Now let's come to the next topic, that is database. When the data that is collected is organized and stored in electronic form in a computer system, it is known as a database. And these databases are maintained and managed by a special kind of software known as the Database Management System, in short DBMS. A database management system is a software designed to store, retrieve, define, and manage data in a database. Common examples of a database management system are MS Access, FoxPro, DBase, MySQL, Oracle, and there can be even more. Some of them are not listed, but out of these listed ones, you will be learning about MySQL. This is because this MySQL database management system is the prescribed DBMS package in your syllabus. Now consider the table named classroom as shown in this slide. Each value like 100, Pranav, 12, ADZ are the data items. These data items are described by roll no, name, class, and class teacher respectively, which in turn are called as fields. That is, roll number, name, class, and class teacher are the fields of this table called classroom. And all these values such as 100, 102, Astik, Pranab, 12, 11 in Roman letters, MH, ADJ, all these values are the data items. So the data item 100 belongs to the field roll no. The data item Pranab belongs to the field name. The data item 12 belongs to the field class, and the data item ADZ belongs to the field class teacher. The fields are stored in the table column wise. That is, roll number is the first column, name is the second column, class is the third column, and class teacher is the fourth column. So this table consists of a huge stockpile of data items, and the collection of values of all these fields together is called as a record. The collection of values of all the fields of a particular row is called as a record. So for the first row, 100, Ram, 11, ADZ forms a record. For the second row, 101, Pranab, 12, MH forms another record. For the third row, 102, Astik, 12, MH forms another record. That's why all these records I have put it inside one rectangular box, and you can see clearly in this table. And the collection of all these records, okay, the collection of all these records is called as a table or a relation. So how many records this table or this relation consists of? It consists of 6 records. You can count the total number of rows, because the row 1 corresponds to first record, row 2 second record, row 3 third record, and so on, and lastly the row 6 records. Since there are 6 rows, we can also say that there are 6 records, and all these 6 records combined together form a table or a relation, and we have given a name to this table or relation, which is classroom. Okay, now for a given business scenario, there can be more than one tables. Now if you see, there can be many more these types of tables. So these types of tables like classroom can exist in more than one quantity, and if all these tables are grouped together, they form a database. Now consider a scenario, say along with this table called classroom, you have 3 more tables. The first one is the table called subject, the second one is the table called teacher, and the third one is the table called class. Now if you combine the table classroom with teacher, class, and student, all these tables combined together form a database, or in short we can say that a collection of tables is called as a database. Now just keep in mind that collection of records is called as a table or a relation, and the collection of tables or relation is called as a database. Now in the given table, okay, in the given table, each value is a data item. These data items are the raw facts and figures which are already available, but we can derive new facts from this table, like the total number of students, which in this case is 6. So how can you identify the total number of students? See the field roll number. It consists of the values or the data items 100, 101, 102, 103, 104 and 105. So how many in total? If you count, the total is 6, isn't it? That's why the total number of students in this case is 6, and we can easily find out that information from this table. Another information we can gather from this table is the total number of students for class 12. Now if you see, we have two classes, that is class 11 and class 12, and the total number of students for class 12 is 3. That can be identified by the total number of class 12 that exists. That is, we have only 3. That is why the total number of students for class 12 is 3. In the same way, we can also find the total number of students for class 11 as well, which is also 3. So these facts are processed data. Okay, these facts are the processed data, and we call that as information. The software which is used to maintain and manage these tables and databases is called as the Database Management System, or the DBMS. Now let's come to the term relational database. A relational database stores data in a structured format using rows and columns. This table that I am explaining is also in a structured format, where data gets stored in the form of rows and columns. Now, can you identify the location of the data item astic? The location is the name astic is in 3rd row and 2nd column. You can identify it easily in this table. Again, let's check for the data item 104. The data item 104 is located in row 5 and column 1. Similarly, let's find the data item for Pranab. Let's find the location for the data item Pranab. Pranab exists in the location row 2 and column 2. Okay. So this is an example of a relational database, and the software which maintains and manages such relational databases are called as the Relational Database Management System, in short RDBMS.